The Penn Quakers about to begin their campaign in search of their third straight Ivy League title. It begins here today at Franklin Field. Good afternoon, everyone. Alongside Coffee Jones, this is Joe Tordy. Glad to be joining you from high above the historic Franklin Field. Coffee, it's a brand new day, a brand new season, and for the Quakers, a brand new quarterback. Will Fisher-Colbury takes the controls from now NFL quarterback Alec Torgerson.
And this is his first career start. He's a Division I transfer from the University of Colorado. He's got 4 out of his 5 offensive linemen in front of him with experience. He's got an All-American receiver and an All-Ivy League tailback, so he's got some weapons around him that can make him comfortable today.
Ball at the 18-yard line of Ohio Dominican, and it's Brooks again. Brooks to the edge, the pylon, and the end zone. Was the scout team quarterback for Georgia in 2015. Spent last year at Saddleback College. Delivers over the middle, wide open, has Justin Watson inside the 30. Watson making his way for the sideline, and that's a touchdown, Penn Quakers. Side spinning end over end kick, bounces high in front of Malcolm, and he'll get a chance. Hit immediately at the 25-yard line. Good morning and welcome to college football as Cullen Moore lays the wood. He likes their wide receivers, likes their back, likes their quarterback. And here's Russell, floats one towards Schoen, and there's a hit delivered, but Schoen shrugs through it. Schoen still on his feet inside the 5, and if he stayed in bounds, that's a touchdown, and it is for Ohio Dominican. Full house formation set up in the pistol. Give around the edge to Brooks. Brooks still on his feet.
Oh boy, he's gone.
Blockers in front of him for Brooks. Inside the 30. Malcolm throws one inside the 10, and Carrick and Brooks, one carry, scampers to pay dirt, touchdown Penn. Last season against Yale had 10 carries, 45 yards, and a score. You have to think he's going to get there. Fisher-Colbury looking over the middle, and he finds Justin Watson again inside the 5-yard line, and Watson sets up Penn with a first down and goal.
Again, off the play fake. You come from outside in. You run that post route with the All-American wide receiver. Easy throw. That's a layup. Good job by Fisher-Colbury. His mechanics were perfect on that play.
Brooks gets the give. Maybe a pickup of 1 there. And maybe that's a throw that Will Fisher-Colbury needed to make to gain some of that confidence.
And that was because his first completion early in the drive was kind of a busted play.
Fade. End zone. Watson. Touchdown, Penn. Justin Watson, his second touchdown of the game, and Penn claims their first lead, 13-10.
Good job by the Quakers doing what they needed to do. First drive of the half coming right at this Ohio Dominican University defense. Using your All-American, he makes 3 plays on that drive. The big play down the middle, the block to get the first down on the 3rd down conversion, and the touchdown to cap it off.
Head coach Ray Priori told me after practice on Wednesday that Justin Watson is, quote, super focused and team first. He won't let the distractions of the records, the attention from NFL scouts distract him from the task at hand. And in terms of the attention from other teams, he's been on the scouting report for a while, and no one's been able to stop him.
You got to figure it out. I seen one play earlier in the drive, earlier in the first half. They had 3 defenders on his side with trips on the other side. You got to respect that young man, and you see why the NFL scouts are here today and will be all season.
Watson now 7 catches, 128 yards, and those 2 scores. He has 12 targets, and that's about the ratio that Penn wanted to have maybe at halftime, but they're getting there now.
They're getting there now because that's the stud that you got to be able to feed the studs. The coaches always say, and he's one out there that they can't stop and match up with, so you can use that play-action run game. He'll get some one-on-one coverages, and he'll burn you more often than he won't.
Will Fisher-Colbury's first ever touchdown toss goes to Justin Watson on the 2-yard fade to the back right of the end zone, and Jack Soslow's extra point makes it 14-10 Penn. 7 plays, 65 yards, 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Big play coming out that play-action run game, so Penn got to lean on that offensive line. You just seen the play before. They get a nice 3-yard push. Off the front, those linebackers and safeties suck up. You get those corners one-on-one down the middle of the field. Your receiver is better than anybody they got in Ohio Dominican right now.
Soslow boots it away. Kintimi had muffed it originally and then brings it back out. Nice return there up to the right around the 20 by Mercier, and that is where the offense takes over for Ohio Dominican, playing from behind for the first time in this game, Coffee.
And we're going to see what they're made of. We know their passing offense and passing attack is very prolific, putting up 400 yards a game. Can they continue that with quarterback Grant Russell under center and try to take the lead back?
What do you make of what you've seen from Russell so far through one half?
I like what I see. Obviously, he has the physical ability and the talent. You see him getting off the bus. He looks 6'4". He looks like a quarterback. But see Justin Warren there. He moves into 7th place. Justin Watson, 7th place in Ivy League history on the receiving charts. Congratulations to that young man.
Needs 711 yards to pass Rob Milanese for the #1 Penn wide receiver record. 54 catches for the same, and he needs 8 touchdowns, which is what he got last year to move into #1 in that spot. Here's Russell. Slings it. Cantini makes that catch at the 26-yard line.
Good job by Russell. Simple pickup on first down. Play action fake. Just run your simple smash route combination on the outside. Easy pickup. Get your offense rolling.
12.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball's tipped and falls down to the turf. Corner blitz coming in from Connor O'Brien, and he breaks that one up.
Good job, Connor O'Brien. Coaches dial up a cat corner blitz, especially on that short side of the field. With these college hashes being wider than the NFL, that's a shorter distance for that corner to travel. See many coaches, all levels of college football, like that corner blitz off that short side.
Russell keeps it himself up the middle, has first down yardage over the 30-yard line, and when Ohio Dominican has really needed tough yardage, they've kept it in the hands of their quarterback Grant Russell.
And that time he made a good decision, just a jet sweep with the zone read action off of it, and he decides to keep it because that jet sweep was going nowhere. Good penetration up the field by the Penn defenders.
Russell, play action again, delivers, and it's complete to his tight end. Wyatt McLeod has to come back and dive to make that 2-yard catch.
Simple rollout play to the left-hand side. It was a fairly decent job by Grant Russell to get his shoulders back around to be able to make that completion, but a tough catch nonetheless for his tight end for a minimal gain.
This time it's Schoen who gets wrapped up and dropped by Louis Vecchio. Orange, California native makes that snag.
Well, that's a great job by Vecchio. Penetration, #1 killer in the running game. He gets in there from his defensive end spot. And you got 3 down linemen that can get up the field in a 3-4 defense. That'll always help your run stopping ability.
Vecchio with the game and the grades, turned down Stanford and several Pac-12 schools on the West Coast to come here and play for Penn. Russell with a 3rd down and 10. Hit as he throws and delivers on target, complete at midfield to Cantini, and that is a first down. Backbreaker for Penn. When you think you've got Ohio Dominican backed up 3rd and 10, Russell finds his favorite target.
And that was all arm. You see the pressure come off of his left side, and he just guns it. That's arm talent right there.
Give to Cantini again on the short pitch. Pickup of 2 there. Corey Cantini has completed a 52-yard pass as well this year, but he has 5 catches of 40 yards or more. He's been really good for Ohio Dominican.
He's been their big play guy, but I'm impressed so far with the arm strength that I'm seeing from Grant Russell.
David Turner has the ball ripped out, and Penn's on top of it. Turner just got stood up, and Nick Miller's the one who looked like he ripped it away.